Hey guys, Dashing Subtile here, and welcome to KCDL versus Jarl. And as we see a Hawlucha, we see a Garg, we see a Thwacky, okay. We see a Rayquaza, we see a Zoroark, Hisui, and we see a Chiyu. So let me just write some like Airlock on Ray, Beat on Fish, Surge on Thwacky, and those are all the obvious ones. So that's fine. I'm gonna lead off with my what's Steam Bandit. And if you lead with Thwacky, I'm not tearing and I'm going for a U-turn. Good luck and have fun to my opponent Jarl. This matchup is pretty bad for me. I won't lie, pretty bad for me. So let's see what happens. Hopefully my hands plus my entire team can do well. Basically, the entire win plan is get Lunala and Agility off any game and win. So that's hopefully the goal of this game. So Garg is interesting. There is no Milotic, which I was very afraid of. So yeah, let's see. I honestly didn't think Milo was coming because I had double water absorb and it can't make any progress this game. Okay, good luck in front of Jarl, and let's see what happens. It's the big show. That's the Garganacl. Okay, cool. I'm okay with that. Garganacl. Ogerpon. I'm just gonna Terra and go for a Ivy. I'm a Terra and Ivy Cudgel. I'm just go for a straight up Cudgel on this thing. Let's see what happens. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm doing insane damage to this Garganacl. If you're max Fizz Step, I do 81 and 96, which is huge. Okay, you just had to stay in. I mean, I'm okay with that. There's also the high chance to crit. So let's see what happens. So we lead off with our Ogerpon, Wellspring, Terra. So I'm just going for a straight up Ivy Cudgel. It's Zoroark! It's Zoroark. That's fair. Okay, it's Zoroark. I should still kill, honestly, if I'm being honest. I might be able to still kill this thing. I do so much damage. So I'm honestly okay with that. Ogerpon being burned is not great. I will say that is not great. But here I'm gonna go for a I think I'm gonna go for a knockoff here. Get damage on anything that wants to come in. If you stay in, that's fine. So yeah, let's see what happens. The Garg is now a big issue for my team, but we will see what happens. So it's Wisp, Zoroark, Wisp. I'm just going for a knockoff, removing any item from my opponent's team, and we will see what happens. Okay, so you save this. Good to know. Who comes in? Thwacky. Okay, good to know. So I'm probably removing an Eviolite. I am probably removing an Eviolite, which is good for me. Very good for me. I remove an Eviolite. Yep. Okay. So here I'm gonna go in. I am at full HP now. I'm gonna go into my. Klefki here. Because of my button, I can just go for an Ice Spinner here and remove terrain in the process, which is amazing. So I'm going into Klefki here. Woodhammer. Okay, that's fine. So my button does get procced here. And that is okay. Button is gone, and now I can just go for a free Choice Band Ice Spinner from Pow. Shen Pow. Ice Spinner here is so free. Ice Spinner guarantee KOs from here. Ice Spinner. I am Adamant Banded. You probably sacked the Zoroark. That's my guess. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, and we are back. You guys not see, but he crit my Klefki, so that sucks. But I will live with it. It's not gonna hurt me. It's not gonna be the end of the world. So I just go Sabrous here, and I just go for the freest Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner, we always kill this Pokemon. If you give it to me, that's amazing. If you give me Zoroark, that's also fine. No more mind games. I assume this is a Zoroark sack. This is a Zoroark sack. This has to be a Zoroark sack. Because you're going to the Garg. Interesting. I'm just going to go for Ice Spinner here. That does not do it. That does not... Okay, your Helm on Garg. Garg is Helm. Not great for me. Here, I'm going to go into my Klefki. I want to say Klefki's fine here. Klefki's fine here. I'm going to now go for a Spike. I think Spike's okay here. Let's see what happens. Yep, Salt Cure comes out. Not great for me. Because of that damage on the... What do you call it? But yeah, here I'm going to go for one layer of spikes. I maybe going for a Flash Cannon. But I don't know, this is just terrible without my guys burned and such. Yeah, you can recover. Yeah, okay, this is not good. I might just lose to this Pokemon. Do I live? I do live. So at least I get some damage on this Pokemon with Flash Cannon. That's a good chunk. Okay, that's fine. That's a good chunk on this Pokemon. I will take that, honestly. I will honestly take doing that much to the Garg. So if I burn on my Ogerpon, Max Fizz Stuff, Terra Water, I do 40 to 48. I actually do less. Ouch. Okay. Well, that is not good. Do I have to go Lunala into Focus Blast? I think I do. It's unfortunate, but I literally have to Focus Blast here. I'm in a bad position. I'm forced on a Focus Blast here. Or am I? Yeah, I think I am. I'm forced to land. Lunala, land. Lunala, land. Lunala, land, please. Please land Lunala. Lunala, please. I beg. I beg Lunala, please. Thank you. Garg's gone. Thank you. Good night, Garganacl. Good night, Garganacl. Garg is dead. That is awesome. Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Garg is gone, and I don't break my shield. That's amazing. I don't break my shield. Now the issue right here now is, who does Ray claim? Because Ray claims one. Or you go into Thwacky. I mean, that's also fun. Let's see. Thwacky, max HP, no Eviolite. It no longer has Eviolite. So unless I want to go for a Glide, and I mean, I'm honestly okay if you do go for a Glide. I'm just Moongeist. I'm okay if you go for a Glide. I'm just going for a Moongeist. Says I kill. Okay, well Thwacky's dead. That's good. Thwacky's dead. That's awesome for me. Good night, Thwacky. And I still have shield. This is amazing. Thwacky gone, and I still have my Shadow Shield. That's amazing. If you're trying to go into the Hawlucha, you're a bit too late. Yep, okay. This is the Hawlucha. Okay, no, this is Zoroark. This is the Zoroark. Meaning I can go into my Vaporeon and just go. Yeah, I can go into Vaporeon here and just go for a flip turn, I want to say. Zoroark H. Let's see. And I think it's boots. Yeah, I think it is boots. That's fine. I'm now gonna go for a flip turn. It says I kill. It says I kill. So come on. Come on, guys. Let's do this. It says I kill. So that's fine with me. Vapor is really important here. I don't want it to get chipped down too much, but I am getting some grassy recovery, so that's good, at least. The fact that I'm getting some grassy terrain recovery is actually, like, very good for me. But let's see. Actually, the Vapor isn't really that needed anymore because the Chiyu is Terra Electric. I just need to prevent that thing from sweeping my team. That's it. I'm so afraid of that fish still. That's fine. It says I kill with a flip turn. And I do. That's awesome. So Zoro is gone. Zoro is dead. That is amazing for me. Zoroark is gone. So I think here I'm going, so you have the Hawlucha, the Rayquaza, and the Chiyu left. Here I'm going to go into the hands because you might want to go into the Hawlucha and try to activate your Unburden while the terrain is still here. Because you don't have many terrain turns left. And I do get HP from the Grassy, that's amazing. If you go Fish, I go Vapo. If you go Fish, I just gotta go Vapo at that point. We can go see Chiyu. If you're Specs versus Lunala. Oh yeah, that's not, that's Lunala. If you're Terra Electric, Moongeist has a good chunk. But also, this would tell me here, if you go into this, you are, like, boots. Which is nice. And basically, if I see no damage, you're boots. And that is awesome for me. And also, Psyshock does more than Moongeist. So that's good to know. So if you go into the Hawlucha, I go for Thunder Punch. If you go into Rayquaza, I go for Ice Punch. And if you go into the Chiyu, I swap. Rey Mysterio, who is that? Rayquaza, okay. Rayquaza. It is Airlock, obviously. Obviously, because Zoroark is now dead, okay. So here I just Ice Punch. Dragon Sun is fine, I should always live this and get my Citrus if you are banded. That is not banded, and that's actually bad that you just missed that. My Citrus. You just missed my Citrus. That's not good, actually. So Ray is gone. Rayquaza is dead. Amazing. Whoops, that tore my paper, but that's fine. We have Hawlucha and Fish left. If I see no, the scariest fish says Boots Plot. That's the scariest fish set to me right here, is Boots Plot. But if it takes a Spike, that's great for me. El Generico. Hawlucha. Okay. You get your seed, that's okay. You get your seed and that is okay. So, Hawlucha. If you go for a Swords Dance, from 330, I always live a CC. And Acro is weaker. So I'm gonna just go for a Thunder Punch here. Yep, Swords Dance, I always live whatever this is. I always live this hit. That's fine. And now I definitely live whatever you go for. So that's good. And I think I win this. I could Drain Punch. That is going to do a lot, but I do have my Citrus. As you will see here, I do have my Citrus. So that's okay. I might be able to live a Chiyu hit. I do not know though. But all I will say, I have to go for a Drain Punch in case you are Nasty Plot. I cannot allow a Nasty Plot fish to go Havoc. I cannot allow a Nasty Plot fish to stab in my face. I just cannot afford it. Because if you Terra the Chiyu, which I think you should, Chiyu, Sucker Punch, does a good chunk. That's if you Terra. Okay, yeah, it just kills. So I'm gonna go for a Drain Punch here. And if you go for Nasty Plot, that's scary, but not the end of the world. Terra Electric. My hands will go for Drain Punch. I do 50. And if you swap, this is your last mon. I don't need to worry. This is your last mon. Okay. Yep, you Terra Electric. So you obviously will have Terra Blast on this set. That's my guess. Now let me see. Does Pow do 50 with Ice Shard? It does. So if you go for Plot, I win this game. Let's see what happens though. Flamethrower. That's fine. I might die. I live. That's huge. I live. Because now that's range of Ice Shard from Shenpao. And that should be GG to my opponent, Jarl. I live this, and I just go for a Shard here. Ice Shard always kills the Chi-Yu. Ice Shard from 220 attack, Adamant Shenpao to 63 minimum. So I'm gonna go into Shenpao. Let's go Saberus. And one Ice Shard should seal this game. You can probably play around Sucker Punch, but I'm just going for Ice Shard. GG's to Jarl. And that's going to be a 4-0 win for us. I think I played this game pretty well. But yeah, that's awesome. So the crit didn't really end up matter on the Klefki, so that's awesome. So yeah, Chi-Yu is gone, and that's the last mon, and we defeat Jarl and his Hamilton Torracats. So that's a 4-0 win for us. That's amazing. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. GG's to my opponent, and yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, my subtitle squad, and to everyone else who's watching, thank you.